Welcome back to the Tomarosa. We are back at work and it is time to get ready to pour concrete. Today is barn build day number 7. When we left off, we had most of the bottom girts up and we got some gravel spread around. Today we need to do a final leveling on the gravel, make sure it's exactly where we want it. We got to compact it and then add reinforcement, rebar and mesh, and make sure no concrete leaks out.
And we are lucky enough to have our good friend Justin here again to help us with this stage of construction.
Holy mackerel. We got the gravel where we wanted it. We've compacted it twice now, even more than that along the edges, watered it in. So we're gonna take a lunch break and then I think we're gonna start putting some steel down. It is end of day 7 and I think we're doing pretty good. We got all the gravel leveled out and compacted multiple times. We got the mesh laid out and bonded together. We got a bunch of rebar put out, and overall I'm feeling pretty good. I feel better than after the day of digging, so that's a bonus. And I think I'm getting my money's worth out of these pants. So.
End of day 7. We've just finished doing our evening cow chores, and as per usual, it's time to get something to eat and to take showers and wash clothes for tomorrow. All right, it's day 8. I got my big cup of coffee. I'm ready to get back to work. We are still getting everything ready for concrete tomorrow, and let's get going. The little plastic things we put underneath the mesh are called chairs. It's just to help hold everything up so it's better positioned within the concrete. Over there is the main pad. Here's where we're going to be putting in the dairy side. It's my new swimming pool. All we have to do now is put in a vinyl liner, right?
Fill it with water.
Fill it with water.
We dug a big hole. So now we have to put our last remaining post in the ground and then bring out our laser level so we can get all our elevations right, set our floor drain with the stub out going out to the trench here. We'll bring in gravel along the bottom and compact that, and then we will set up our reinforcement in here, rebar and mesh. I have to start by saying having a hook on the bucket is probably one of the most useful things around the farm.
And here's Stacy with his fancy board on which he's writing how deep we need to put our drain. We are using our laser level so that we can make sure we're putting things exactly where they need to be in our milking parlor pit. Today on Stacy's cooking school, chunky concrete.
So I'm setting this drain in some concrete here just to make sure that it's stable and isn't going to shift as we continue to backfill and tamp. I have a little torpedo level here. I just want to make sure it's level in both directions so that the drain is flat.
I thought we spent all this time getting everything out of the hole. What's going on here?
It's like Cool Hand Luke. Dig the hole, Luke. Fill in the hole, Luke. Actually, this is gravel. This is our base for what will be the concrete floor in here. We are pouring concrete directly into this hole. We are not going to have forms. The sides of the pit are what's going to hold the concrete in. So to give the concrete guys an indicator of height as far as where to set the floor, we put this upper piece of rebar in, and we use the laser level and tied it off so it's level all the way across. And we're also double checking it by laying our 6-foot level across, and it is indeed level as well. And if we go back here to where the drain is and lay our level across the drain, you'll notice that our drain is about 1.5 inches below that level. So all the floors will slope to the drain. It is the end of the day. Concrete comes tomorrow, and I think we are ready.
All right, there you go. Here's the end of the day.
It's the end of a long day.
God, I'm so tired. It's been a long day, and the sun's just in your face all afternoon. So I'll be glad when we have a barn built finally. And I'm glad we're not doing our concrete work tomorrow. So, yay. Good morning. Today is day 9 working on our barn, and we are doing concrete. Actually, we're not doing concrete. We last did a lot of concrete on the farm when we were doing the foundation for our house. And back then, we swore off doing concrete. When we did the stem walls, it was like 7 yards of concrete. Today, how many yards of concrete are we getting?
I think 40.
God, that just hurts me to know that there's 40 yards coming. But we have a great crew who's going to work for us today and get that done in one day, what we would not be able to get done in one day. So, here we go. Day 9. Concrete! Here are the concrete guys, starting to get all organized and set up for the concrete trucks today. There's Stacy and the foreman checking everything out.
We all know who the real boss is. It's still her.
The sun is peeking over the mountain, and here comes the first concrete truck.
First concrete.
One concrete truck down, and here comes the second one.
We have 3 trucks on site right now. Truck number 2 is washing out right now. Truck number 3 is currently pouring. And truck number 4 just showed up.
This is the last concrete truck. It's amazing how quickly they have been able to do this job. I'm so in love right now. There is no way that we could have poured 40 yards of concrete and finished it in one big slab, even if we hired help and rented equipment, by ourselves in 5 hours. Very happy that we hired out the concrete work. You can help slow down the curing process to make the concrete stronger by keeping the concrete wet. End of day 9. The concrete is done for the main portion of the barn and we are very excited.
We are a little sore, maybe just from washing them, or maybe it's a cumulative effect from the past few days, but I think we're going to take the rest of the day off.
Yes, the rest of the day. But then tomorrow, back to work. We've got to work on getting the trusses up and forming up the other part of the dairy for the rest of the concrete.
So thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and we'll see you next time on the Tomarosa.